What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do a word from the ancestor read for the sign of Cancer. Okay, Cancer, you guys are third this week on the zodiac lineup. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay, so you guys should be acclimated now to the new format of the ancestor read. Okay, as you know, it is now a pyramid theme. Okay, so we're going to start with one from the top. I have already shuffled the cards. Okay, one at the top, three on the second row, focusing on what you want, not what you don't want, and centering yourself, okay, around this. We have the third row, which is 5 cards, possibly in regards to a change that has occurred within your life or will be occurring in your life, okay. Then we have 7 at the bottom of the pyramid, talking about having inner strength. Okay, the center of the pyramid, which is this row here, is you. If necessary, if it comes up, talking about from the right to the left side is considered masculine and feminine energy. Okay, if it comes up, we'll mention it in the reading, okay? And then we'll look at the very bottom of the deck for an overall outcome, okay? No secondary deck here. The clarifiers are the row underneath the previous one, okay? So if a card is over top, such as here, this card will clarify that top card, okay? So let's get to it. All right, starting here. And then I was going to say it, but I kept it to myself. I felt like there was going to be some residual hidden energy, okay, which is the moon card, okay, Pisces energy, okay, to start. Okay, there's some hidden things or thoughts going on, all right, around you. Cancer, I will say that for Libra and Leo's reading, there was some kind of hidden truths, if you will. Okay, some things for the first time ever in a while, when it comes to ancestor reads, was not able to really tap into any additional information, possibly because it's not meant to be said, okay, at this time. Your ancestors are possibly still reviewing things, and you are possibly too, okay? So not everything is meant to come out in these readings if it doesn't need to, okay? Next, we have the King of Pentacles, okay? King of Pentacles. There could be some hiding going on, or your ancestors want you to, again, like I was just stating, some things don't need to be revealed, okay? You're possibly working on some investments behind the scenes that you don't want anyone really knowing about, okay? Be very selective on who you inform of certain things, because of a situation of possibly someone wanting to copy or steal your ideas, okay? So kind of keep everything close to the vest with this moon card at the top here, okay? So next, the 9 of Wands, okay? 9 of Wands following that King of Pentacles and right underneath the moon card, okay? Again, being very careful, blocking off a lot of things or people, okay? It could be this wounded warrior is usually what the 9 of Wands is referred to in tarot, okay? And it's pointing towards this King of Pentacles, okay? Now, if you are not in this King of Pentacles energy, but you have a King of Pentacles around you, you're possibly, like I said, secrets around it, okay? Um, Again, this is you. This center line, this center row here is you. So you are hiding some things. You're being very secretive as far as blocking out particular energies, okay? And it could be because you've suffered from this before. Someone stealing ideas or just primarily stealing ideas from you, maybe releasing things, okay, that you've told to particular people. You may have like mutual friends, possibly. Your business is getting out, so you know it's probably time for you to shut it down, okay? We have this Nine of Cups here, okay? Second time this is coming out for the ancestor reads, okay, in different areas of the pyramid spread, okay? It's talking about being secure within your accomplishments, okay? So also looking towards this Nine of Wands, okay? Now, this is water energy, so of course, Cancer, your cosigns, Scorpio, and Pisces, okay? But again, this could be people watching you, okay? In a sense of, I don't want to say it's negative energy, but in a sense of, again, just focusing on this wounded warrior type vibe that you have, Cancer, okay? You want to be secure within yourself, okay? And you have things to, you know, feel accomplished about, okay? And again, this is also the row of focusing on what you want and what you don't want, okay? You possibly want to get to this King of Pentacles and you want to be secure within yourself and you have things to be proud of. However, you're still in this wounded warrior phase, okay? And it's because you have hidden emotions or thoughts that are going on, okay? But for another set of you Cancers, there is some eyes on you type vibe, okay? And it could be from, you know, rumor mills, okay, around you, all right? So let's move on, all right, to this Eight of Swords energy. Eight of Swords on the outskirts here, okay? Possibly feeling stuck with something, okay? Either within movement of some sort or communication, okay? Maybe you're not able to follow through on something in particular because you are now kind of stuck waiting on other people, okay? Next, we have the Six of Cups, okay? Six of Cups underneath this King of Pentacles, followed right after the Eight of Swords. It's possibly with this King of Pentacles, you want to share with someone, okay? You could be stuck in the sense of sharing emotions. There are two children in the Six of Cups. It's usually one child passing a cup to another, and it's about sharing emotions or feelings with someone, okay? But you've been too busy in this King of Pentacles energy, okay? Now, for some, maybe you're in this King of Pentacles energy and you wish you had someone to share this, you know, newfound, you know, fortune with, okay? And sometimes it's not just material wise, but just the interaction of it. Maybe that is what you're missing right now, is being able to interact with someone, having that possible significant other that brings out that inner child in you, to want to share with, okay? And maybe you want to, but again, you have this Eight of Swords energy where your hands are tied for some reason, okay? In a sense of maybe legalities or something like that that's keeping you from talking or sharing with someone, okay? I just get this feeling of not having anyone that you can trust, or like I said, legalities keeping you from sharing stuff, okay? So next we have this King of Wands energy. Okay, King of Wands. Second king to show up in your spread is coming up underneath this Nine of Wands. Okay, in the Moon card, facing towards this Six of Cups. Okay, feeling determined. Okay, again, this row is the row of 5. Okay, so focusing on change. Okay, the change that you need to have within yourself, centering yourself into this King of Wands energy, becoming a little bit more passionate and determined, and motivated to possibly get to back to this Six of Pentacles. Okay, again, like I said, finding someone that you can trust, or having someone you can trust around you that is going to be, referring back to this moon energy, the keeper of your secrets. Okay, I think of that, one of my favorite songs, Alicia Keys' song, Your Secrets. Okay, where in the song she says, "Your secrets are safe with me. I won't tell your secrets." Diary, I think is what it's called. Okay, can't remember which album, but look it up. Okay, now let's move forward to the Seven of Swords. Okay, Seven of Swords, reducing from that 8. Okay, reducing from that 8, and underneath this Nine of Cups. Okay, so before I refer back to that, and I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but this Nine of Wands goes from a wounded warrior to a King of Wands. Okay, no longer being in that energy and changing into this King of Wands. I feel like that is very specific to someone in the Cancer collective. Okay, either Cancer collective or a Cancer placement. Okay, remember, you guys are sharing your energy with other placements. People that know their birth chart are possibly going to be cross-hairing with your energy, Cancer sun placements. Okay, so this Seven of Swords underneath this Nine of Cups needs to be some kind of cleanup. Okay, it could be cleanup, and it could be in reference to you being mindful of what you share communication wise. Okay, also feeling something in regards to paying respect or giving honorable mention to anyone who has helped you with this Nine of Cups. Okay, learning to be humble in a sense of showing appreciation and recognition to others. Okay, is something that I'm feeling for the Cancer collective for some reason. Okay, but whenever I see the Seven of Swords, I usually feel like it's someone who's cleaning up, as they're carrying at least 5 swords and 2 are still down. Okay, and so while you are accomplished, you still have some things that need to be cleaned up. Okay, or something in particular that needs to be cleaned up. Okay, so moving forward, 8 of Pentacles. Okay, 8 of Pentacles on the line of 5. So with this 8 of Pentacles, 8 coming up twice within this row, there needs to be some form of balance. Okay, so after getting out of this stuck energy, like I said, for some of you it could be a particular situation of having to wait on other people to finish what they need to do in order for you to get back to work. Okay, so it could be a sense of awaiting communication of some sort. Okay, and once you get that communication, you're able to get back to work. Okay, getting back on the grind. Like I said, this is also coming up after this Seven of Swords, which is talking about, like I said, cleaning up some things. Okay, so you may be reevaluating in a sense and changing how you work, possibly communication, things of that nature, your work ethic, or an outline that you have for a particular project is not going to go the way that you originally planned it to go. Okay, and so you will have to reorganize. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the last row, which is the row of 7, that inner strength. and you have to start the Ace of Cups, okay? The Ace of Cups. It's talking about a profound offer of love here, okay? It could be love to a person. It could also be a love of a profession, okay? Finding maybe that spark again, to be overwhelmingly involved in what it is that you are trying to pursue, okay? Whether it be a project or a person, okay? Next, we have the Five of Swords, okay? Five of Swords coming out underneath the Eight of Swords. So a reduction again from 7, if we go 8 to 7 to 5, okay? Possibly where you've been feeling stuck at. If we pay attention to just this corner here, this is the feminine side, okay, of your spread. Being underneath this Eight of Swords and then having the Ace of Cups here, possibly a fear of rejection, okay, is the fear here. With the Five of Swords is kind of reflective of defeat. There are two people here, one person with the sword, 4 down, and the person turning their back, feeling again defeated, or possibly afraid of some form of confrontation, okay, that either is warranted, or again, you've been kind of stuck in trying to figure out what to do as far as your communication goes, okay? And so as you can see, this Eight of Swords is kind of peering down at this Ace of Cups from how I'm looking at it on the spread here. And again, like I said, fear of possible rejection, okay? And it could be due to something that you chose to do, okay? And so there is a fear of that, but you need to kind of overcome that as much as you possibly can. Instead of worrying about the fear of rejection or feeling like you should be rejected, you should be focusing on trying to get this Ace of Cups back, okay? Think more in a positive hindsight, okay? As they say, nothing is over until it's over, as far and that's like Lenny Kravitz song. Listen to that, okay? For some reason that song comes to mind. Listen to that song, okay? There's a message there. Next, we have the Five of Pentacles, 5 on 5, meaning time to change. 5 and 5 together equaling out to 10, some form of awakening, okay? Possibly a form of awakening in the sense of understanding things from someone else's point of view. You do have the Five of Pentacles underneath the Six of Cups, okay? So, and underneath the King of Pentacles, your actions to just focus on, you know, something in particular and kind of shut things out, okay, caused people to feel left out in the cold, okay? With this Five of Pentacles, that's what that usually stands for, okay? Or you, in turn, are on your own, okay? When it comes to the choices that you have made, okay? It comes at a price, okay? You've made some sacrifices, and maybe some of those were not warranted, okay? As you can only imagine, this person, while you have fear of rejection, it could be someone else who has felt rejected by you, okay? Based on what you originally had with them, okay? So let's move on to King of Cups, water energy, again coming up under this King of Wands in your row, okay? As you can see, this Five of Pentacles is facing this King of Cups back turned to the Five of Pentacles, okay? This is your row here. This is where you are centered in your spread, okay? Kind of withholding a little bit with this King of Cups energy. It's a mature energy. However, you have the Wands and Cups energy in there. So you probably have a culmination of fire and water in your chart, okay? where, you know, your masculine energy is high at this point in regards to finances, you know, creativity, things of that nature, determined energy that is focused or has not really been focused on love, okay? Um, you've been more focused on, if you notice in this King of Cups, there's a ship here, okay? And so you've been more so focused on endeavors than really a relationship, okay? That is what I'm feeling in this spread for Cancer, okay? Let's move forward to the Tower, okay? The Tower is here. Scorpio energy, I believe, along with another sign, but I cannot remember who it is. Um, Seven of Swords above that, along with the Nine of Cups, okay? Leading into this kind of like L shape, okay? Sometimes, depending on what these two cards are, they'll line up with your center and focus on that kind of last bit of residual masculine energy. Something transpires underneath, like I said, this Nine of Cups and this Seven of Swords clean up. It possibly awakens something within you, maybe an epiphany, okay? Based off of choices that you make, okay? Again, there's that residual moon energy. Not really getting very much on this, okay? Because it is hidden, okay? Whenever energy is hidden, there's no need for me to try and find it in the cards, okay? That's all I can speak on, okay? The rest is on you. We do have the Five of Wands, 5 coming out yet again, triple fives, changing lives, okay? We have the Five of Wands here up underneath the Eight of Pentacles, okay? So with this Five of Wands showing up underneath the Eight of Pentacles, it is possibly some conflicts or some creative conflicts that may be transpiring for you, okay? Maybe it deals with whatever your business or profession is, and you have to deal with maybe a high demand, okay? And this is on the right side of your spread, which is talking about masculine energy, being decisive, providing, working, things of that nature, using your discernment, things like that, okay? That is the only thing that I can suggest to you while you're in a high demand type of profession, that you take priority or prioritize those in which you work with, as far as your projects and things like that, things of that nature. Good time management is also helpful to you. Don't waste too much time on little mundane things. Focus on the most important first and kind of dwindle down to the rest, okay? That is possibly how you work. Sometimes working on the least important, or the ones that are very small or minute that you can get done quickly, like maybe responding to emails and things like that, you can knock that out and then work on your major projects, okay? That'll lighten the load for you, okay? So lastly, we have the Six of Pentacles, okay? So it is nice to see the Six of Pentacles here with the Six of Cups in your spread, okay? This Six of Pentacles in the end, okay, is here in your row of 7, which is inner strength, okay? Providing some form of fairness, okay, as this is Taurus and Libra energy, okay, as the scale is here, okay? Whatever you make, you share, okay, is what I'm feeling. It could be a sense of maybe referrals, things of that nature. This person is facing this Five of Wands, okay? Maybe there's a possibility for some of you within this corner here to reduce that high demand. Maybe it's time to do some outsourcing, okay, in regards to your high demand. So if there's any way that you work with a multitude of people, maybe it's time for you to start delegating certain tasks to different people, okay, which will lighten your load. All right, so that's for a particular set of cancers. It's not going to be for everybody. Take what resonates for you and leave the rest for everyone else, okay? Let's look at the bottom of the deck so we can round out your reading, Cancer. The bottom of the deck, we have the Devil, okay? We have the Devil energy here, which is Capricorn energy. This is only for a particular set. It's not for the whole entire spread, okay? Or for the whole collective. Take what resonates and pass the rest. A form of separation of some sort has kind of hindered you. I feel like this is in reference to this left side with the Ace of Cups, okay? And it could also deal with what's hidden, okay? Or what you have been hiding, okay? Is a separation between you and someone in particular. Could have been caused by some Capricorn energy, okay? So honorable mention, doesn't have to be. You could have Capricorn in your chart and you could have sabotaged your own situation, okay? I'm going to go up underneath that. And I want to make sure I'm only grabbing the one card. And I'm just going to put this way over here in reference to this, okay? However, there is some communication, or needs to be some communication that goes on. We do have the Eight of Wands underneath that, okay? It's time for some form of explanation, okay? To clear the air, in a sense, between you and other people around you or a particular person, okay? Up underneath that is the Nine of Swords. This energy has been causing some sleepless nights or insomnia, or maybe some interruptions, you know, as far as in your dreams. It's not going to stop until you start communicating, okay? And I'm going to put that on the other side, a little higher up from this Moon card, okay? And we're going to stop at the Page of Cups, okay? It's time for, again, some form of light communication, of sharing of feelings, things of that nature. I like these two together, okay? The Page of Cups and the Eight of Wands, okay? Is because it's time for, you know, an olive branch, if you will, okay? And I believe that was in, possibly could have been your heart's desire or the Scorpios, okay? But nonetheless, that is all that I have for you guys, Cancer. We do have one more reading this week, along with Sunday, the energy shout out. I will be doing a sign pull on Sunday. If yours comes up, consider it a bonus video, or if you know your placement, you do have one already from the past, but we're rolling out new ones for energy shout outs. Okay, so consider that like a bonus video if your sign comes up. But until then, I won't see you guys until next month. So, peace.